All right, so I started off my website with me in the library, and like I said earlier, it's just welcome to my journey. My first time to have my online appearance, except for just a regular web page we have to keep at school. So this was a new experience for me, and I really liked Wix. It was so user friendly, and I needed that. So
I agree.
and then after seeing Rosie and Kristen's, I did go ahead and add a contact me. It's pretty simple, but I didn't have one before, and I realized I probably needed something. And I even tested it, and it went to my email. So easy. I was always impressed with websites that had all these little links and buttons, and now I'm not so impressed with them because it's pretty easy. So, all right. So then. My professional overview just kind of gives my, this is one of my favorite quotes. My people don't know how much don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And then just went into our school motto and our pledge in the morning. And now I'm seeing that my contact information, I guess, shows up on every page now. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Karen, and that font is really, really small.
You're right. Agreed. Thank you, Ashley. Yeah.
I don't know if you have actually your site on the view in a smaller view because the whole thing looks small.
Oh, I see.
How it's the view.
Okay.
Like you zoom out on the web page.
Like that. Whoa!
Yeah, there you go.
Is that better? But that's a yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. See, y'all are helping me already.
Better.
Okay. Thank you. Let's see. Scrolling up. My resume, which you're going to say has, I think I kept the font pretty small and tried to get it all in there, which I saw some people kind of made it, I guess, less information here. And then if they wanted more information, I think Kristen did that. And then you had your PDF. So if they were really interested in you and wanted to know more about you. So.
Yeah.
Do what?
You work right near me?
I do. We're neighbors. I was going to tell you that last night before your thing froze.
I don't know what I did. I think I did something.
But yeah. Yeah. So we are neighbors. We're less than 10 miles from each other. So come see it. Yeah.
I like that you just reminded me that you put your grants. I just won my first grant the other day.
Congratulations.
I need to add it. I never thought of doing that, but yeah, when you scroll down, I saw that you all the different grants you got.
Yes, yes, yeah. Thank you.
Cool.
All right, and then finally, my unit deliverables. Slowly but surely. That's big on the top. Okay, so I just did a link to my blog that takes me to WordPress, which I thought was super user friendly. And I had images of each of my implementations, and then tried to link anything that I especially found interesting in that discussion. And then
that's nice. I like how you included the links in your blog.
Thank you. And then let's see, go back to the Wix. I don't have a link. Rosie, you did a good job of linking your blog back to your web page, and I didn't do that. So back to my unit deliverables. Click, click, click. All right, and then I just made little buttons, and each one is linked and takes you to my evaluation, the YouTube, my manuscript, and then starting with unit 2, the different deliverables. And so it actually takes you to my product, not just the website. So
your buttons are super cute. I like them.
You can tell it's all about elementary.
Hey Karen, can I make a comment? And Kristen and I talked about this a lot. When we were developing our web pages, do you agree you could fall into like a rabbit hole of choices?
Oh.
And you could just get overloaded with that. It's tough to sort of stay on track sometimes.
Play, and then and I look at the clock, and no kidding, 11 midnight, and I'm it's fun though. I mean, you can sure. I just wish if I didn't have all the other demands, I could spend hours, but I totally agree. Yeah, it was really fun. So
I like those buttons.
Thank you. Thanks.
I never liked the INST standards evaluation. That's another thing that I wrote on that thing that she had us do about her classes, you know, just questions about it.
Mm-hmm.
I never, I don't know if I ever quite understood them. If I think I felt like I made up everything that I was writing on those standards. Like, oh, I feel like giving it a 2 or a 3, even though I have no idea what I'm talking about.
I think it was all in how you interpreted, and you have to remember everybody had different reading assignments for each unit. I think it was all in how you interpreted your reading assignment versus the standards she was having us look at that unit. So it wasn't always like the standards she was having us look at may have corresponded to your reading that you chose for that unit.
Yeah, it's like I never understood it. I didn't know if I was supposed to be relating it to my job. I didn't know if I was supposed to be relating it to what I had read and whether or not it showed up there. And so most of the time I just related it to whether or not I saw that standard being used like at my school. Like did I see it being implemented in one way or another? And that's how I was answering those standards, you know, giving the certain different numbers and whatever.
That's what I did too.
Yeah.
Hey, Ashley,
Well, plus you also got to remember the ISTA standards are also projected 5 to 10 years. So they may not necessarily apply to something now, but it could be something you can use in the future. So that's the point of the ISTA standards. It's not just the present. That's why you notice in mine, I would sometimes put, okay, I didn't relate it to the future, I related it to now.
Yeah.
Right? That's why I would always put that in there, because it's really meant for a projected 5 to 10 years and stuff that is already here, but it's going to get better.
Yeah. And I related it more to my job just because I had a friend that,
Yes, I do the same thing. I relate it to my personal experience, but also looking forward. Okay, this is not in place right now, but I see it coming, you know, according to the district line, everything. Yes, I can see it coming, or is the next step. But most of it was related to my own experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
can I add something here? We talked about it a little bit. We mentioned it to Karen earlier in another recording, but if you go to Kristen's webpage, she includes a really cool spreadsheet that she implemented at the very beginning, and it helped our team sort of put all that together. She added all the keywords with all the readings. Kristen, talk to that one. Come on, let's go.
Basically, I color coded every year Horizon report, and every within each Horizon report, whether it be higher education, K through 12, museum, or library, I color coded if I saw titles that were the same or similar, so I could see how over the years these, you know, trends in technology basically changed on like a big scale. And then in each unit, I kind of referred back to those during the reading. I applied the ISTE standards and evaluation to what we were reading, not necessarily what I was seeing in my school at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
And
I
that was very
I already make comments to other people. Oh, you have to go and look and say, if I had that table at the beginning of the semester, I would have so other approach of everything. It's great. I love it.
I'm very visual. And
I
like
love it. I
colors.
told you, I'm a CDO. I like it.
It was, yeah. If y'all get a chance, go look at it because it just laid it out. So really nice.
You need to give that to Dr. Crawford. Copyright it and give it to her.
I did submit it. Well, I submitted it with our first unit deliverables. I think I may have put it in one of my posts too.
Did you?
Yeah.
You said you made a spreadsheet.
Yeah.
I didn't chance to, ever take the time to look at it because this was a tough class.
Yeah.
It was hard, but I feel like this was probably the most rewarding class in terms of knowledge that I've gained so far in grad school. But I mean, I've only been in 2 semesters, so.
Yeah, but this was my very last course, and the feedback, the personal extensions that she would give, like, have you thought about this, or you mentioned this, why don't you go, I mean, she would give me links to go to that really helped me it was amazing. She was almost like a cheerleader. You know,
I love her. She's
you-
a great teacher.
yeah,
We
you
need more teachers like her.
exactly, because there were times I was overwhelmed, and her feedback made me feel like, oh my word, I've got this. You know, I needed those. I need those pats on the back.
Yeah.
So-
That's why I was like, I want to take more courses with her.
Absolutely.
Yes, I wish she taught other stuff. 'Cause
Mhm.
really-
You do. This is my second course with her. Yeah, she does. She has other courses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she does other technology.
Unless I go for doctoral, I'm done. This is it. I'm glad to be graduating.
Yeah.
I'm not graduating, but that's my last technology class.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the technology classes. This is my second, and this one by far, I mean, this one blew me away. I had a blast. I mean, granted, I did the assignments at the last minute, but they were awesome.
Yeah. 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 Well, thank you, ladies. I really appreciate your feedback, and I'll go work on my fonts and write up my report. And thanks for being a part of it. I appreciate it.
Good luck.
Good luck. Y'all take care. Good night.
Bye.
Craziness.
I love it. See you later.
Fix your hair, Heather.
I know, right?